arriving in the Parliament last May, I think admittedly I was rather cautious at first. Overwhelmingly, I'm in favour of many LGBT causes, as you may know, but the guys at TIE had a very different approach. Their steely determination perhaps manifested itself in a way in which a politician might naturally, but perhaps cautiously, listen to them. But I saw them march at Glasgow Pride. I marched a few feet behind them, and I had no doubt their intentions were good, but I didn't really know much about what they were trying to achieve. So I would say that it's been a bit of a personal journey for me in that respect. Bandwagons are all too easy, often too easy to jump on and jump off in the world of lobbying. And being seen to do the right thing is very different from wanting to do the right thing. But I want to do the right thing. So through very thoughtful assessment of their aims, I'm very pleased and proud to have put my name to their pledge. We have so little time this evening to get into the nitty-gritty of what an inclusive education system might look like and what it might mean. And there are very difficult questions that have to be answered, but they ought to be answered. Let's be honest with ourselves. How do we take into account faith schools in this discussion? I went to a Catholic school when I was young, and neither sex nor relationships were very high on the agenda. And times have changed, it is true. In fact, as I drove past my local high school, Coinning Academy, the other day, I was pleased to see a rainbow flag flying outside the school, and something that I would never have dreamed of when I was young. But it is my hope that we can positively engage with schools of all faiths and of none, so that we win this argument because it is the right outcome, not a reluctant outcome. And besides, you can be gay and have faith too. I was bullied at school for being gay, and I think there's no point sharing my story because it's almost identical to the one that my colleague Ross Thompson described when he was young. And that's quite sad in many ways. But it's also very sad that 20-odd years later, it's still an issue. But to give the TIE campaign credit, it came to the table with ideas. Those ideas now require robust action. And yes, there are issues to address. How do we ensure that teachers are adequately equipped and trained to deal with the subject matter? Who pays for the training and the materials? Where will they find time to do so? What do we say to teachers who are perhaps reluctant to do so? And who will monitor the progress? How do we measure bullying? Where in the curriculum will all this sit comfortably? So I'm under absolutely no illusions that there are difficult obstacles to overcome, but overcome them we must. We will be continuing this discussion at this evening's LGBTI cross-party group. I offer an open invitation to any MSP or government minister who's interested in the subject to join us this evening if time permits, or any time in the future. You would be most welcome. I wish the TIE campaign every success in its quest, but I also implore the Scottish Government to take heed of the fact that over 50% of MSPs in this place have signed their pledge, and it cannot be ignored.